Welcome back, dear viewers. Still at the Grand Egyptian Museum, dear viewers, to bring you more information about this amazing place here in Cairo, dear viewers, that we are all awaiting the inauguration of the Grand Egyptian Museum, one of the most important museums not only in Egypt but in the entire Middle East, dear viewers. Dear viewers, in this segment we have with us to know more information about this museum. We have with us Miss Iman Abu Hassan, which is the children's museum director here at the museum, to know more about this section, dear viewers. A very wonderful day, and it's a pleasure to have you with us in this segment of Nile.
Welcome to the Grand Egyptian Museum, and we are so happy to welcome you here in the Grand Egyptian Museum.
It's our utmost pleasure, Ms. Iman, and I'd like to ask you in this context, would you define what the Children's Museums means?
We can define Children Museum according to ACM. ACM considers Children Museum as a non-profit educational institution that serves the needs of children by interactive exhibits and also interactive programs and activities that stimulate creativity and learning.
Would you define what the Children Museum means at the Grand Egyptian Museum?
If you are going to define what does the Children's Museum mean, we can go to with the institution ACM. It defines Children's Museum as a non-profit institution that is dedicated to education and learning and serves the needs of children. Yes, serves the needs of children and also to motivate learning and motivate creativity. And also we can define a Children's Museum as a playground where the children have fun, enjoy, learn, and at the same time they discover their own skills. And also we can define a Children's Museum as interactive exhibits that give a lot of cares to educations.
Okay, what is the vision and mission of the Children's Museum at the gym?
The vision and the mission of the Children's Museum is to have a safe, welcoming environment for the children, to have fun, to learn about ancient Egyptian history and heritage, and also to get away of don't touch and go with please touch, please interact. And also we have an aim to work with hands-on to allow the minds of the children to be on, so their hearts will be on.
Okay, the museum announced some children programs. Would you tell us more about this program and how the children participate in it?
I will tell you about two kinds of programs that we already made. In 2019, we made a kind of program that we call it Behind the Scene. We took the children behind the scene. They visited the conversation labs and they have an interview with conservators. They listen to them. They touched some materials that they use to conserve the objects. And also they have their own activities after listening to them. And they looked inside the microscope to see what's hidden. For example, they saw a piece of textile and there was a white color in it, and at first the children said it's a kind of color of a pigment, but after looking inside the microscope they discovered that it's a part of an insect. The part that the insect leave after some time after some time, and the conservators told them that this insect ate the textile of King Tutankhamun, and they worked with it, and now you will see this textile exhibited in the museum.
Okay, how do you view the feedback of the children participating in the program?
We have different kinds of feedbacks. For example, we made a guest book And after finishing any kind of program, we ask them write a note for us. Tell us if you liked the program or not, if we missed something, if you would like to know more the next time, or just mention a sentence or a kind of information that you will always remember. And already we have different kinds of feedback. One of them told us, I told my mom that I didn't want to come to the museum, but after coming I will regret if I didn't came. And other one told us, now I know my job, my future job, I will be a conservator. And other told us the most interesting part was the activity and also the food, because they have a break time to have food, and the food was delicious, I think, because more than one of the children mentioned that. And some of them remember the name of the educators that worked with them during the activity, and they say thank you. As well as we took a feedback from the teachers that they were coming with them. And sometimes we played such a game with emotions to tell us the emojis that they will choose as describing this kind of program.
Okay. Are you planning to organize other programs to cover more subjects?
Yeah, we have a short-term plan and a long-term plan. As you know that we are still a project, and so we have some plans and some kind of subjects to this time and also after the opening. If we are thinking right now, we tested two kinds of programs. One of them is behind the scenes, the other one is self-directed learning program that children will learn from themselves. They will learn from each other. And for example, I will give you an example. You will find some children here, if you are working in the Grand Egyptian Museum, you will find some question with them, and they are moving through the museum to find the answer to this question. So they are learning from themselves. They are noticing, looking, and reading the labels to get the answer for the question. So they are learning from themselves and from also each other. And they can ask the educator to help them to find the answer to this question. And also we are going to plan after the opening for different kind of programs, such as multi-generation program, programs connected to the collection, and the curriculum-based program, STEAM program, science, technology, engineering, art, and math. And also some programs connected to the heritage and the ancient Egyptian history, and also some adventure with archaeology and excavation and how to work in a museum and exhibit more than one object.
Perfect. What is the suitable age for the children's museum? Are the activities varying according to the children's age?
What we planned for is the Children's Museum is suitable for from 0 to 15 years old. But everyone can enter the Children's Museum, and everyone can enjoy playing with interactive games and the technology games inside the Children's Museum. And also we are planning to have family days. So all the family is invited to enter the Children's Museum and enjoy the activities with each other.
Perfect. Do you believe that these activities raise children's passion to learn more about ancient Egyptian history and Egyptian heritage?
Let's say a sentence that I think all of us believe, that the children are the connecting point between ancient Egyptian history and the future. So if we would like to deliver history and past to the children, it's not an easy task. But if we work it well in it, we will deliver it in a good way, and they will never forget it. So I will tell you a quote that I admire most, that play and learning is like the two wings of a butterfly. One can't be existed without the other one. So if you are teaching children with activities, you will stimulate creativity, imagination, integration, and they will enjoy what they are working with. And the thing is that we also believe that children are naturally know how to learn, how to get knowledge, how to get information. So if they are noticing something, hearing something, tasting something, smelling something, they are learning. So we can say that activities is very important in learning for any kind of age group, children, even for us as adults. So to conclude that activities is like the quote I like the most is activities or play and learning are like the two wings of a butterfly. One cannot be existed with the other one.
Mrs. Iman Hassan, children's director at the museum, at the Grand Egyptian Museum. Thank you very much for this valuable, informative interview. Thank you very much for your time. Thank you very much for being with us in today's episode of Nile Cruise.
Thank you very much.